all over West Michigan. This is 24-Hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the final regular season Football Frenzy of 2014. Playoffs start next week, but first we have to crown some conference champs and show you how a bunch of 5-win teams fare in their effort to clinch a playoff berth. I'm Jack Doles. This is Larry Figursky, Casey Jones, the Frenzy crew, and we've got highlights from 20 games for you. Start with our spotlight games, 4 of them, and we'll feature the 8-0 teams. Muskegon Big Reds took that perfect record in a game against Mona Shores in an OK Black showdown. And Mona Shores had a little chip on its shoulder. Deontay Moffitt, 38-yard touchdown run, 7-0 Sailors. Down 10-7, Tyree Jackson, beautiful toss to Matt Scheidemann, and he's in. 38-yard score, 14-10 Shores. Sean Benning then to Caleb Washington, 8-yard touchdown pass. This game was tied 20-20 at the half. Second half, Shores takes over. Hunter Borsma makes the big play here, picks off the defending pass, and takes it 50 yards to the house. And Mona Shores had a 27-20 lead, and it was all them from then on. Jackson to Scheidemann again, second time he hooks up with him. This is a 60-yard touchdown pass, made it 34-20. Mona Shores rolls 48-27. They win the OK Black. First win over Muskegon since 1982. First conference championship since 1964.
Wow. Spotlight number 2, shining on Zeeland West, the defending state champion Ducks, trying to wrap up a perfect 9-0 regular season and what would also be their 20th consecutive victory dating back to week 2 of last season. John Shillitoe and company entertaining the 3-5 Maroons of Holland Christian. This game actually scoreless late into the first quarter, but when the Ducks run so much when they do play action, it usually works. It did here. Casey Brink's first pass of the game. Jake Slager pulls it in, goes down to the 1-yard line. That would set up this. Brinks on the give to Dakota Gurink, and he'll just walk right in, add the 2 points, and it was 8-0 Zeeland West, and the offense was rolling from there. Brinks here off the play fake. Look, it just puts it on his hip. That's pretty. Turns the corner and goes in from 12 yards out. It was 16-zip. Zeeland West stays perfect. They will host a home playoff game next week, 48-12.
Our third spotlight game, another bid for perfection. Muskegon Catholic Central didn't just win the Lakeside title in their first year in the conference. They dominated the entire season. An offense that's put up nearly 50 points a game and a defense that's allowing just over 8 a game. Crusaders team pitched 3 shutouts this year, but Ravenna just 1 loss on the year at 7-1, trying to play spoiler of perfection tonight. Crusaders up 7-0 in the first quarter. Third play from scrimmage, and check out Logan Helton right up the heart. No one's going to touch him there. He goes 59 yards, and MCC built a 17-0 lead. Same score then second quarter. To the air they go. Christian Martinez dropping back, and look at this. Right on the money and into the hands of Lamar Jordan III, not to be confused with Lamar Jordan II. 18-yard score, then up 31-zip late second half. Martinez again showing off the cannon, this time to Zach Windsor. 60 yards. MCC rolls. They are perfect 9-0 with a 45-zip win.
We'll throw in an extra spotlight game because West Catholic also took a perfect 8-0 record into the season finale at Coopersville. First quarter, Falcons' Travis Russell rolls right, hits his tight end Bryce Witham. That's a 4-yard touchdown. It was 7-0. Later in the first quarter, Russell's going to take the snap. This time he's going to keep it, get around right end, and go 9 yards for the score. Falcons had a 14-0 lead, and they roll in this one. Your final score, West Catholic 45, Coopersville 8, 9-0. Falcons head to the playoffs.
East Kentwood's Falcons trying to wrap up at least a share of the OK Red title in their first 8-win season in 11 years with the win over the Bucks in Grand Haven. They did just that tonight, third quarter. This is Michael Ivey. This kid's got some wheels. 67 yards here down the near sidelines to score. It was 42-14 EK. And then in the fourth, Ivey's going to do it again. This time he's going to break one to the outside, and he'll go 57 yards. Boy, it's a fun team to watch, unless, of course, you're on the other sidelines. EK playoff bound. 56-17 over Grand Haven.
We head to Rockford, where the Rams needed a win to share the red with East Kentwood. West Ottawa needed a win to just guarantee a playoff berth at 5-3 on the year. Started the fourth quarter here. Rams up 23-zip. This is Landon Haney, the give to Brendan McKellar. He's in with the 1-yard punch. It was 29-0 Rockford. They cruised tonight. Then midway through, here 3rd and 11. Haney going to drop back and find Zach McEwen, going to get both toes in for the score. Rockford wins it 35-8. They win a share of the red. West Ottawa, they're that bubble team at 5-4.
All right, next up, Granville and Hudsonville. Eagles would clinch a playoff berth with a win. But the Bulldogs could be the best 4-4 team anywhere in the state. Second quarter, Granville up 6-0. Handoff, Nolan Meekoff. He's going to take it outside. 13 yards for the touchdown. And Granville led 14-0 at the half. Third quarter, Eagles need a comeback. Mason Oppel, the pitch to Kyle Toth. He's going to drive for the pylon, slides into the end zone. 14-7, the lead's cut in half. But in the fourth quarter, Granville on the doorstep. Watch this play. Ryan Korndike fakes the handoff. Brian Capiello sells it. Korndike in for the touchdown untouched. Granville wins 22-7. Both teams sit and wait to see who gets in.
Playoff-bound Caledonia trying to lock up at least a share of the OK White pending the Lowell game tonight with a win at Grand Rapids Christian. Eagles needed a win to guarantee a playoff berth, although most people think they'll still get in with 5 wins. First play of the game, Caledonia's Tanner Christian to Jalen Burton. That covers 52 yards. Scots are for real, folks. It was 7-0. Next Caledonia possession. Tanner Christian again, this time going to hand it off to Eddie Kelly, and that's a big reason why they're for real. 6 yards for number 6. It was 14-0 Scots. Christian would get on the board here. Lucas Thompson finds Devontae Dickens. This one will cover 37 yards all the way down to the 1-yard line. It would set up a touchdown. But too much for Caledonia tonight. Christian will find Eddie Kelly again, this time on a little pass out here to the near side. Second of his 3 touchdowns. Caledonia gets a share of the white. 38-14.
After 2 years out of the postseason, East Grand Rapids could end that drought tonight with a win over 1-7 Jenison. Wildcats trying to play spoiler here. First quarter, this is Mikey Roth going over the middle of the big tight end, Mason Branberry. And check it out, making a couple Wildcats miss. Down to the 1, they'd mark him on the next player. That would set this up. Bryce Henke for the 1-yard plunge. East Grand Rapids headed back to the postseason with a 42-14 win.
All right, got to take a break. Back